What's up, Internet Land? Zachamus Prime, aka Zachamus Prime, here with another Transformers video review for you today. Today, the figure that I'm taking a look at is the Volvo crossover Optimus Prime. So this guy, let me see if I can remember. So I think that they originally came up with this idea because they wanted to make an Amazon Prime for Amazon Prime Day. And they were in talks with that, and they picked out, a truck company that carries a lot of the Amazon shit all around, and they worked with the design team, and yada yada yada, and then Amazon pulled out of the deal, and so they threw some repaints on it, and they released it as the Holiday Prime, a couple years ago, and then they eventually came back and they're like, yeah, well, what people really wanted was just regular as Optimus Prime. And so they came back again, and they did that. And he's a really good figure. I picked him up for a deal at Walmart.com. And I'm really glad that I did. He's actually been sitting on my end table for quite some time. I haven't been getting around to reviewing much as I should have. I guess the first thing I should do is address the elephant in the room, which is he's got a whole freaking truck hanging off of his legs. That being said, I wish that they had done a repaint of him as the G2 Hero Optimus Prime. I think I've seen a couple repaints, like fan-made repaints online. So I've seen it done. It can be done. It should have been done. Maybe in the future it might be done. They'd have to change the way they assemble him, which would possibly change the way they transform him. I don't know. I'm sure somebody's thinking about it. But yeah, so this figure's cool because it turns into a licensed Volvo truck. He does come with a trailer, which is, as we've all seen before, this is the regular Optimus Prime trailer. It's basically identical to the Earthrise one, with the exception of it's got what I would say is better paint apps, and this runner here all got molded in black, and so he's got black bits on the inside. But everything all works the same, including this little part comes off, and the little, this doohickey has got the little arms that come out, and of course you can bring this out, and you can take this off, and you can do all the things. Oh yeah, this thing here, this is a new part, because the mounting point, the hitch for this figure is so much different. It's in a way different position versus the Earthrise Optimus Prime, but we'll get to that in robot mode when we get to robot mode. He also comes with this gun here, which is exactly like the Earth mode one. Folds up, yada yada, that sort of thing. Fits in his hand decently. So I've got a life hack about this, and I'll show it to you, but then I'm going to go back to this gun because this is the gun that he comes with. But if you also happen to have a reactivate Optimus Prime, he comes with this gun, which is really, really, really frustrating because it's got such a tiny little peg that it fits in there by like 1.5 millimeters, and it's just, it doesn't hold on very well. It doesn't stay very well, and there's not a whole lot of friction. There's not a whole lot of space for friction, and it's a really frustrating little thing. But This guy here has got a whole ass long handle. He holds that super well. And then this guy here doesn't have, like, part of the issue is that you've got this fist is so much lower than his forearm that even though you've got such a tiny peg, you have to get so much of it past his fist to even get to the peg. But this goes in just fine. It feels super secure and even looks pretty dang good. And this one here doesn't have any issues whatsoever being held. It's more G1 style. It's a very good looking gun. And when I pose this figure, I pretty much always have this one, and I've basically switched them. But for the rest of the review, I will, of course, have his correct gun. Not that I'm going to use it for much longer, because the next thing to do is take it off and talk about articulation. Which is what I'm going to do. Take it off and talk about articulation. So, his head is on a ball joint. It looks up and down. Oh, by the way, check out this sculpt. This is not the same head sculpt as the Earthrise Optimus Prime. It's pretty dang good. I like that. Anyhow, so his head is on a ball joint, looks up and down, turns all the way around. A little bit of wiggly. His arms will go all the way around, go out for the full tree pose, bicep swivel, single joint bend at the elbow for 90 degrees. His wrists are on ball joints, which, as this turns out, is basically like a swivel. The ball joint itself doesn't factor into this, except for in transformation. Waist swivel there, legs go that far forward, go that far back. He's got most of a full Van Damme. We'll call it like a 95% Van Damme. Thigh swivel, single bend at the knee for about 90 degrees. Ankle tilt, and an accessory that I forgot to talk about. You can wiggle his toes a little bit too. Which is, you can open up his chest, and he's got the matrix of leadership. You can pull it out. And this, I want to say it's the same one as the Earthrise. I'd have to pull it out, and I've got it all the way across my room. I don't know. Alright, you guys talked me into it. Earthrise Optimus and the G2 Optimus. And actually, I don't think it's the same as that. Oh, yeah. No, definitely not. Because this one's got some, like, dimensionality to it. This one's flat. And this one yeah, so they're all three of them different sculpts. Which one does the Rodimus come with? That's definitely the Earthrise one. Huh. Anyhow. Yeah, so he's got a completely new matrix. Well, wait a second. Are the lobes supposed to go up or down? This one, they have to go up. This one, they go up or down. This one, they're down. But if I put them in up, that still fits just fine. What about you, big boy? Do the lobes go in up or down? These lobes on the top is what I'm talking about. These guys right here. Huh. Probably up, if I'm being honest. Maybe I just haven't paid that much attention. You know what? While I'm here. There he is with the animated Voyager Prime. And there he is with the Studio Series Optimus Prime. So some Optimus Prime size comparisons. Some Prime comparisons. Anyhow, to get him transformed up, what we want to do is we're going to detach this panel from here. It unplugs. The whole thing comes out and unplugs from these tabs right here. You want to rotate his head all the way around. This backpack is going to unclip and fold out. And then the head is going to tuck into the spot. You'll see the head tucks in pretty precisely. Which means if you turn it upside down, you will see his face. But, you know, don't turn it upside down. Be a responsible driver. This whole thing straightens out. These guys will fold down like so. These are going to come all the way around like this. And then you want to open up these panels and flip in the fists and then close the panels. So open that panel, flip in the fist, close that panel, and then these are going to come all the way around. I need to move this waist section here, but in order to do that, I need to unpeg his dick. Another thing I should have done earlier is you can take these guys here and open that up. So this will come up so that this forms a flat surface here. These are going to come down. You'll see that these gaps in the back of his arms will fit right over these tabs here. This is a locking mechanism when you have him put together in his robot mode. There's a panel. I can show you. No. Basically, there's a panel that slides into there. Now, for the legs, what you want to do is open up this panel here. You got to kind of bend his knee panel to get that out. Open that, and then you want to fold in his foot. So fold in the heel first and then the toe, and then this will come in from this side here and just fit right into that, so you'll see it right behind the window. And then you bend the knee slightly, move this all the way out of the way, and then this is going to swing up and around. You'll see that the dick plate fits right into this little gap here. And with that in position, you want to reclose this, put this so that that tab goes into that slot. And then you'll have this slot will go over that tab. And then this panel will just kind of fold in like that. And then it's basically exactly the same on the other side. So open up the knee, open up this upper shin, unfold this, bring that out, bend the knee slightly, bring this out, heel, then toe, fold it up to sit behind the window, bring this whole thing around. And then before you bring this all together, just plug that in, You can plug these halves together now. This is going to fit into that tab, and then this is going to fit in like that. And then this guy will come up, park right there, and then this will come out. And there you have the Volvo Optimus Prime in his truck mode. And holy shit, guys, this may be the first Optimus Prime I've ever owned in my life that legitimately looks like a truck. And doesn't just look like, you know, it's a vaguely truck front, and then the back of it is just Optimus Prime's legs. I mean, granted, they had to do this by, you know, making it so that his robot mode had a whole freaking, you know, truck hanging off of his legs. It's always a compromise. What can I say? But you can take this and you can plug it into that. And there he is towing his little trailer. This adapter, like I said, the original trailer would plug in like way back there. And that's just not good. But yeah, there he is, the Volvo Optimus Prime. It is a fantastic looking vehicle. A pretty good looking figure. And I just really like it. I was happy that I got it for a pretty good deal. I think I got it for about $50 on Walmart.com. And it just looks great. Like, look at this. It's got, you know, you've got your trailer hitch. It's got asymmetrical detailing on this section back here. Of course, these are like little steps where the driver would get up to go back here to look at. They're like hoses and stuff like that. That's why it's got the walkway that only goes on one side. There's the different like gas caps there. The driver's steps. The like little mustache mirrors. Single smokestack. Even these silver panels here, which are the ab grill, they don't look like an ab grill anymore. If you flip it upside down, like there's Optimus Prime's face. But like, you know, if you're a truck driver and your truck is upside down, you have done something wrong. So don't put your truck upside down, I guess. Aside from that, it's even pretty decent. Of course, these are clearly Optimus Prime's arms, but, you know, arms got to go somewhere. It's just, it's so well done. I dig it. I dig it 100%. But anyhow, that's all I got for this review. Thanks for sticking around all the way to the end. You guys are fantastic. Everybody stay awesome and be good to each other. I will see you later. Bye.